was a professional musician. He was a saxophone player who had a band of varying sizes that would play 4 or 5 nights a week in a hotel. And they used to rehearse at our house. And I remember being about 5 or 6 years old and just sitting there at the end of the piano and just looking at just watching the piano player's hands and listening to the rhythms and the harmonies. And that memory's always stuck with me. I think it inspired me to some degree. Composing, I've always been a person who loves to kind of take things apart, kind of look under the hood, figure out what musicians are playing or harmonies or how they're thinking, or, you know, and so composing kind of just came natural to me. You know, there's a certain continuity in everything that I write, and if I look at my friends, especially in the West Coast Composers Forum, I could usually tell in the first few bars who that composer is, and I feel like there's a certain affinity that I have for certain things in music, certain harmonic elements, certain melodic things, and certain stylistic things in terms of my jazz influence that's, you know, obviously in the music. The first movement, I thought, well, I don't really know these musicians at all, so it was sort of greetings. And it was a hello to third wheel. And it was sort of me in my, you know, my language. You know, it's heavily immersed in that piece. Second movement, since I did a greetings, I thought I'd do a farewells. And it was just sort of a little heartfelt little notion about, you know, people that I've had experiences with in my life that I know that I won't see again. And the third movement is called Diversions, and it's kind of a diversion from the first two. But Darius Milhaud is one of my favorite composers, and his Brazilian influence and the way he handled it very much influenced that piece. I love working with third wheel. You guys are really try to polish the music very nicely, and as a composer, I really appreciate that. You know, so often you just kind of put music in front of people, or give them the music before the session, and you're lucky if they go over it, you know, the night before. But I really appreciate your musicianship and your hard work and some pretty challenging music. So thank you.